Hello Taurus and welcome to Sands of Science. You are very welcome here today on the 6th of January. Actually it's the 5th of Jan, going to be the 6th of Jan, and I'm recording this at 10:56 p.m. So that would be Hangman energy. So Taurus, what are you waiting for? Let's kind of delve into your energy for the month of January. So, very interestingly, I was picking a playlist for our reading today, and I ended up picking an Animal Crossing lo-fi soft beat playlist. So maybe you're listening to lo-fi, maybe you know you have been patiently waiting for something because we got that hangman energy. Or maybe you play this game, maybe you enjoy playing Animal Crossing, maybe it's something that you do in your free time. But yeah, broadly, what is Taurus waiting for? What's the archetype that they need to be embodying? You got number 14. Okay, I'm going to read a little bit about this archetype and see what it has to share with us. Okay, so this is an archetype that is embodying both male and female. It lives 6 months with the father and 6 months in the sweet waters with the mother. Interesting. Has a young spirit, is beautiful, very refined, and symbolizes Venus. Okay, this is really good energy to see for you, and right then the song ended. Because as a Taurus, you want to be in that Venusian energy. So whatever you've been waiting for, it's really good. The energy that you are embodying, the energy that you are finding yourself in, it is, yeah, it represents a time of harmony and equilibrium. Okay, interesting. So, definitely, something was out of odds, something was not harmonized, which is why you kind of, just decided to take a step back and kind of wait, kind of hold on. I was also seeing like waterfalls in my mind's eye, and there's two messages here. Okay, so there's definitely an opportunity that you're sitting on that could get you a lot of abundance, a lot of money, a lot of resources, because you've got the TAURUS, 10 of Pentacles, and in the 10 of Pentacles you see it's this dragon that is sleeping on a bunch of pentacles, a bunch of coins. And what's interesting is that as we step into 2024, it's the year of the dragon, okay? And in this year, you are kind of going to be, I'm seeing like 10 babies, like 10 projects, I know 10 babies is a lot of babies, but I don't know, you do you. But it's like 10 babies, like 10 projects that you are working on, not like your baby should be your project. Okay, maybe some of you were working with that energy maybe when you were younger, where maybe you were viewed as a project as a child, and that's why now you are kind of, I'm seeing you spending, like as you see in this character, he's bisexual, so he has both genders available to him, and he spends 6 months with his father, 6 months with his mother in the sweet waters. Maybe this is a time that you are integrating your feminine in a deeper way, definitely integrating your feminine in a deeper way, and that's why you are kind of sitting back, relaxing, and you're waiting for the universe to bring to you the manifestation that it wants to bring. You don't want to interfere with that, and that's what the feminine energy you're trying to integrate right now. Now, the inspiration for this energy could be both masculine or feminine. That doesn't matter. Maybe there's a role model here that you are at odds with, but they've been an inspiration. Maybe it's even maybe you don't talk to someone, but they have been a huge inspiration to you. And I'm just seeing that they understand why you are not talking to them, you know? They see you. Wow, that's very interesting feeling. So someone who you're not talking to, but with someone who you share a lot of emotions with, and yet they're able to inspire you despite you not talking to them much. Yeah, I feel like they have still the capacity of bringing a lot of happiness and contentment to you. Yeah, for some of you it's interesting. They may be somebody who you think of like at night when you're alone, when you're, done with all your work, of like, there's someone who you end up thinking about and they inspire you. And maybe that's where your guidance lies. Like I did mention that you're waiting, and maybe this next step is coming from an inspired space. You want that next step coming from an inspired space in harmony with the masculine and feminine. And it's for that reason that you've been integrating these feminine qualities. Okay. Interesting. So we definitely tuned into this one person who's probably an inspiration. Can we get some more insight for the energy of Taurus for the coming month? Okay, got the Four of Swords. The Eight of Pentacles. And the Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, you are really slowing things down. I feel like it's almost like you're trying to slow time down in a way. You're trying to really play with the sense of time in some way. Like if you see, in all of these cards, all the characters tend to have a very calm attribute about them. Like, you're playing with the sense of time, you're playing with the element of patience. You are really putting your hand to shift something only when it's really needed. And I do feel like this is a really good energy for you. Let's just get a clarification on that. Okay. Yeah, like, we pull this. And you see how she's only like getting in touch and moving something when it really matters. Otherwise, she doesn't mess with things. She lets them be as they are. And, that's when she's able to really tap into opportunity, tap into the actual step that needs to be taken. Like, she just doesn't want to take any premature steps. I don't know why I keep saying she. It could be a he as well. It could be you. It could be someone around you again. This could be the inspiration that's coming from someone else, where you see them and you see that they only move and adjust things when their intervention is needed. Otherwise you let it play out. Like even Animal Crossing, I haven't played it, but I think as a game it's one where, I don't know, you kind of let time pass, let things happen, and you intervene only when you need to intervene. That's a very interesting message. Okay, that could be true for some of you. I'm gonna clear this energy. Okay. For some of you, you could even be, in a dynamic where your parents don't live together, or there's some kind of, you know, maybe split between your parents. But I think you are being advised to take the time to also understand both sides and be with both sides and not pick a side, really. Queen of Cups, Chariot. I feel like you're trying to learn from the mistakes of somebody. It could be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Yeah, most probably a Cancer. But you're learning from the mistakes that were made by this person. Maybe they're in close relation to you. Maybe they're a friend. Maybe they're a co-worker. But yeah, you're paving a new path by really observing what didn't work for other people. And yeah, I feel like this is where you are gonna be disrupting and creating a new path for yourself with Mercury coming out, the Magus, the Magus. So this is advice for you. Maybe you're already doing this, but this is something to consider, where maybe you don't want to repeat the same mistakes, and maybe this has something to do with you bringing into harmony the way you view either your mother, father, or two people in your life who represent like opposing views. Yeah, I just saw 1 2 3 4, and and this is really coming from your ability to look back. Like I'm hearing forgive but don't forget, let things pass but also be aware of them. You see here, there's two parts. Okay, there's the human instinct within us and the more animal instinct within us. If you see in her case, she looks back with the human instinct, because if we look back with the animal instinct, we'd probably be holding grudges, holding anger, maybe wanting to attack. But with the human instinct, we're able to bring a level of, compassion, understanding that they're human. Humans make mistakes. People fuck up. People mess up. And yeah, it is with the animal instinct that, she is looking forward. He or she. This is like gender neutral. Anyone can relate to this. And it's with that animal instinct that they're looking forward. They're looking into the future, because that's where they understand is the function of wanting to achieve, wanting to gain more, wanting to gain something in this life. Interesting. I really went deep in that energy. But yeah, you may appear very carefree on your path, but you have been incorporating some of these key functions into your relating, and you are here to build a new reality, build a new world, build a new legacy in a way. Yeah, we definitely started off with the 10 of Pentacles, and that is, if anything, building a new legacy, one that is pleasure focused and not rooted in anxiety, because we have the Death card coming out at the bottom of the deck and the Temperance, number 14, coming out. So you're definitely clearing away this creation from anxious spaces to creation from more pleasureful spaces, ones that are, you know, united with the universe's thinking. And this is where I want to wrap up with um, just sharing one last thing, which is which is called the seal of alchemy. I don't know if you're aware of it, but the seal of alchemy, it's basically a circle in the center which represents nothingness, and around the circle is actually a square, and the square represents thought. Okay, so you see, in the nothingness is the ripple of thought represented by the square. Then you have a triangle outside it which represents universal energy. So basically the thought is purified by universal energy, and that equals manifestation. That's the circle around it. So you can check this out. I think it was a really cool thing I read about, and it helped me understand that, if we are collaborating with the universe when it comes to all the things we want to create, we are able to really purify the energy of our manifestations, the energy of our thoughts, and we're able to come from a more clear understanding, one that is not just, coming from our limited thinking, but one that involves the universal plan. Okay, interesting. We end at the number 3, and that could mean that you guys are gonna be heading on to doing some creative things like music and art, and I wish you the very best of luck for that. Best of luck for the coming month. Take care, Taurus.